Good day to you. Vevor dropped me an email asking me if I'd be interested in reviewing this. Gave it some thought, could be very useful to me. So I said yes. Print off the website, 15-ton hydraulic die press hole cutter. 1/2 inch to 4 inch, so that's about 13 millimeters to 100 millimeters. And it says that it'll cut those holes in 2 millimeter stainless steel. Price is £114 UK delivered, and just by currency conversion, 134 euros and 151 US dollars delivered price. I promise I won't give you the full unboxing drama. I'll just show you how well it's packed though, in its own metal box. About 20 kilos, 50 pounds. You know, I've pulled my right shoulder cutting down some trees. I enjoyed it at the time, but problem is I'm not 25 anymore. Instructions, set of spare seals, all the dies, individually wrapped. Well, I think I've got it worked out. So, step drill to suit the 3 diameters of screw. This, when you pump it, this comes this way, which withdraws this and pulls the dies together like that. Each of the dies has cutting knives. So on this 1/2 inch die, it's got 2 cutting knives there. Now each has its size on, 1/2 inch, 1/2 inch, but actually below it, it says here 0.866 brackets 22 millimeters. And when I actually measure this, yes, it's 22 millimeters. So it must be for 1/2 inch clearance. Similarly, when I look at this, it says 4 inches and then 4.488 brackets 114 millimeters. And that's what that is. Now this one's got 6 knives on it, being the 4 inch cutter. Well, I don't have stainless, but I do have 2 millimeter bright steel sheet. And I'm going to start with a 1/2 inch hole. Now it does say, don't operate the pump without the die. And you can imagine why that is. So lock the flow, got a wheel at the top here. It's bit already. Do I need glasses on? I will put glasses on. Right. Now as this tube pressurizes, it becomes a lot stiffer. So it wants to move around. I think that's it. No, that's it. Yeah, that's it. Right, if I release... Oh, I see. It's slightly scary the first time. There's obviously a lot of pressure involved. Ah, okay, so it's cut through, and I can see down in here, it's split. What it's cut, it's split in half. Oh, that's useful. Hang on. Like that. Okay. Now, although this isn't stainless, is it? Because it's got rusty on the corners, it's still pretty tough because it's a driving plate from a Volkswagen clutch. This is 1.5mm mild steel, so I've drilled that hole, which is about 11mm, to take that, which will allow me to cut that. That is 22mm. That'll allow me to insert that, which will allow me to use that 4-inch cutter. Just outside there, my son and his friends are working on the W8 again. That's the Volkswagen Passat W8. They're going to try and get the engine in today. That's through already. Come on, there. Now for the biggie. So it looks like that acts as a nut. This will be impressive, I think. Alrighty. I'm not having to pump this very hard at all. Slight tilting on it, but oh look, already. Ooh, I'm impressed. That was good, wasn't it? Now, how easily can I get this out of here? Pretty easily, I think. Now tell me, how would you make that hole? Trepanning tool? Drill lots of holes round? File it? What would you do? I think that's quite useful. I don't think other methods would be quite as easy as that, look. And it leaves a good finish as well. And it hasn't bent the plate out of shape. Well, whilst we've got a bit of sun, we may as well use it. Now the 4-inch cutter is on the press at the moment. These are the other cutters. 1/2 inch, 3/4, 1, 1 1/4, 1 1/2, 2, 2 1/2, 3, 3 1/2, but they're all clearance. So the 3 1/2, for example, is 3.976 inches. I'll just read them back in millimeters. This is the size of the hole it cuts. 101, 89, 76, 60, 49, 43, 34, 27.5 and 22. So 22 is 0.866 inches, for example. You can do your own conversions. Oh, and this thing, I said it was off a Volkswagen, didn't I? It's actually off a BMW 5 Series automatic gearbox flywheel. I think you could use these dies in a regular machine shop press. If there was something about the workpiece where this wouldn't fit around it, you could do that. So these in themselves are a good addition to, you know, the workshop tool set. The other thing that struck me is that this could be adapted perhaps as a machine toe jack. So you'd have to drill some holes in here and make some kind of leg and support, and same at this end. So it would have to come apart first before you did that modification. The only concern I've got is I don't know how to bleed this system. In fact, I don't know how to fill the system, to be truthful. We'd have to figure that out. I think this end might unscrew. There's a knurled nut here. There's also, look, an Allen grub screw there. So that could be the filling hole, thinking about it. So we'd have to figure that out. It also has a very strong return on it. So when you release this knob here to release the pressure, this springs back very quickly. So if you did try and take it apart, it's possible you'd have difficulty getting it back together. I don't know, but it just crosses my mind that it could be adapted. So overall, I think for what, £114, I said, 134 euros, 151 US dollars, I reckon it's a pretty useful tool. I'll put links into the description and you get a discount if you want to use them. Thanks for watching. The W8 workers.
That's it.
You're on video, by the way, guys, just in case you...
Live on Channel 4?
Yeah, in case you wanted to really swear and let rip.
That is nice to see you.